We're live.
We're live. Okay, we started early.
From a live studio audience.
For a live studio audience.
No, that's not how that works.
So I don't think that's how that works.
All right. Well, let's start early.
We'll start
We'll
early.
entertain ourselves.
Yes, we will.
We can do that.
Yeah. You're good at entertaining.
Am I?
Yeah, you're pretty entertaining.
Am I?
Yeah.
People just watch me and shake their head.
They go, wow.
He's
Wow.
special. Yep. But, well, the red-winged blackbirds are going to serenade us.
It's a pretty day today. Everything's budding out. Spring's here. We found our first morels yesterday.
Yes, we ate our first morels today.
We ate a big salad from the garden.
Oh my goodness, the meal my wife made me for lunch. Yeah.
Hey, DJ.
Hey. So my wife made,
Wow, there's Miss Lynette.
And
Homestead where you are. Hello, hello.
My wife made deviled eggs out of pickled eggs. Those were pretty good. I liked them. She didn't like the texture as much, but I liked them. We had steamed asparagus. We had a big salad out of our garden.
Yep. The asparagus was out of the yard too.
Yep. And we had fried morels.
And we had fried morels.
Pretty much all came from the farm.
Well, the morels
were off a neighbor's farm.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Yep. So that's what we ate for lunch today. It was really good.
Yep.
Our strawberries are blooming.
Yes. Lots of blooms.
So we're hoping to get some strawberries.
Yep.
We got a few last year before we got hit.
Yeah.
And we were actually getting quite a few before we got hit. And
yes, pickled eggs. And we deviled them, yes.
Yep. Shouting at clouds. She pickled some chicken eggs. And then I wanted deviled eggs today, but we didn't really want to take the time to steam and all that. And I said, well, let's just use some of them pickled eggs and make some deviled eggs.
Yep.
She did. And it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Homestead where you are, it was yummy.
Yep, it was good. They were all right. I don't like the texture. They seem real rubbery. The eggs do after you've pickled them. Yeah.
Yeah, they're very firm egg.
Yes.
I kind of like it. I like the texture a little bit. I know Cindy doesn't, but I kind of do. And definitely the pickled flavor adds something to a deviled egg.
It does.
It like putting pickles in a deviled egg, you know. The ducks are coming to check us out.
Yeah, see if we have any treats for them.
They're going through those planters like.
Oh, that's strange. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what we ate for lunch today, and we're getting back to eating a lot more off our farm.
Yeah.
We used to do that really regular, and when we got hit last year, it just kind of, I don't know, just took the wind out of our sails.
It did.
And we kind of have not been as good about doing that, but
you got a lot done of tilled today in the garden.
Got some tilled.
And the garlic chopper. Interesting.
You putting eggs in the garlic chopper? Oh, pickles.
Pickles in the
garlic chopper, and then put them in your deviled eggs. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that's what they mean.
I hope so. We're a little bit pickle crazy around here. We do we pickle everything.
I like the pickled okra a lot. I like the pickled green beans. The dilly beans, those are pretty amazing.
Pickled asparagus is really good.
Yes, it is. I tell you what I like a lot that I think I ate the last jar of is sweet pickled carrots.
Yeah.
I love sweet pickled carrots.
Do you have another one of them cough drops?
Take
one. Well, I have one, please. I feel like I get on here and my voice is running away.
Cindy and I and Hannah, our daughter that lives with us, have been really sick for over a week, and we finally got getting over it. Hannah's still, it's kind of hanging on a little bit with her, but she got sick last, so she hadn't been sick that long, really.
Yeah.
Friday is the first day I really went back to work and did anything. Moved some cattle, and I went for a job interview. Yeah, you guys that are prayers, pray that God would guide him that. If that's job is for what he'd have for me to do, that he would open the door. So.
Yeah, I know. I've just been busy here. I am going tomorrow to.
We don't have anybody in here.
I know. I think it's not telling the truth, but that's okay. I'm going to visit somebody tomorrow, and see how that goes. Have a good time. Check out their homestead and yeah.
Our pastor caught us this morning.
Yep, our pastor caught us.
He said that him and his wife were looking at a small piece of property and wanted us to go look at that and give some advice and do some consulting with that. So we went and drove by it, but we're going to walk through it today. You're still here. All
awesome.
Right. Good, good. Glad you're still here. And I'm still here too. Are you still here?
I'm still here.
All right.
It's getting to the time I'm going to have to start putting my cow out here again because our grass is getting tall. We need to get her to mow it for
I need
us.
to figure out how to do some things to get sheep.
Yeah. Probably some more
We
fencing.
had talked to the neighbor about they had some extra woven netting, electrical netting they want to get rid of. But then they had a fire that burned up one of their netting. So I bet they don't want to get rid of it
She
anymore.
said they still did.
Oh, okay. Well, we need to talk to them about that then.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really, really pretty out here today.
If y'all have never been in a Flint Hill spring, it's an amazing spring. It's just beautiful.
Everything's greening up. Hello, Miss Viola.
Hey, my granny's garden.
That's Miss Viola. Hello, hello. Yeah, the grass is getting tall. It's getting real green. We got to get a whole bunch of stuff planted in the garden.
My granny didn't. I don't remember my granny having a garden. 2 flower pots. That's all I remember. But she was on oxygen. As long as I could. I knew her. But my great grandma, which my granny was my great grandma, but then my great grandma Cargill, we called her great grandma Cargill. That's what we called her. Everybody else called her Myrtle, but we called her
great grandma Cargill.
Great grandma Cargill, and she had lived in town, and she had gardens and flower beds, and at one time there was an old chicken house there. They had chickens there at one time, not when I was alive, but they had chickens and stuff there. And so yeah, my granny had a garden, I guess.
My granny had a garden.
Yeah.
My granny and mama had gardens.
Hello, Heather Hopper.
Hello, Heather. Yeah, my granny had gardens. My grandma and granddaddy, they had gardens. Yeah, that's kind of like lots of folks had gardens. A few
but
of my
your
aunts,
granny was your grandma.
Yes, my granny was my grandma. Yeah. My dad's mom was my
granny.
granny
Was my great grandma.
Yeah, my granny was my dad's mom.
Yeah.
We called her Grandma Rusco, Grandma, Granny. Most of my cousins and stuff called her Granny. And just about everybody in the community called her Granny. Or Birdie. Her name was Alberta. And she got called Birdie. Was her nickname. And then, we had our grandmother, Grandma Bishop. Yep, chickens and hogs. The chickens, my granny raised rabbits.
A garden, chickens, and hogs go a long way to feeding you now.
Sure can.
That's an amazing trio there.
Yeah, my granny had chickens and rabbits, and she liked eating rabbits. And then
I don't know what that's about.
I don't either. That's okay. And then we had pigs sometimes, not very often. Usually my dad ended up buying pigs from my cousin's 4-H or FFA animals later when they got a little older. And then we raised our own beef, though. Raised our own beef.
Now, my grandparents, both sets of my grandparents had gardens, like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And we've done a video on here on Selling Grandpa's Farm that was my dad's folks' place, and that was definitely a homestead.
Yep.
And those old folks, they knew how to do it.
Yep, they did. I learned a lot from your grandma Cargill.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot from Grandpa too.
Yeah.
Grandpa Cargill.
And my Grandpa Atkins, they had a place on the lake with gardens and some fruit trees, and they did a lot of foraging and stuff. They'd love to go pick berries places. Yeah. That was a big thing. And we picked wild onions a lot of places.
Oh man. A YouTuber, Anchor Brand Ranch, lost his GoPro. It fell off the truck with 8 hours of videos. Please give him a thumbs up and tell him to not stop trying. Bless his heart. That is so hard. So hard.
You went to edit a video and there was stuff missing.
Yes.
This week. Yeah. Last week. I don't know how it come up missing.
It's just not there. Yeah. And I'm sure that we did film 2 parts. So the intro and the egg and the there was a video. It had several parts, and the first part's gone and the last part's gone.
And I can specifically remember something was said about, is it on? And we checked and made sure it was on.
Yeah.
And then somehow it's not on our chip. I don't know.
Okay, Miss Lynette. We'll see you in a little bit if you can make it back. Bless his heart. That's so hard to lose your video. And then I've just been so tired I haven't gotten any more shot. I've got a whole bunch of pieces. So I finished up one video today.
You see that cat laying on the rock behind
me? Yeah.
Just laying on the rock.
Just laying, snoozing away. Yep. But yeah, I finished up the rabbit video today. And there's quacky ducks.
Yeah, everybody. I want Aflac ducks. Yeah, them noisy rascals.
They're noisy.
And they're noisy and nasty. They're not near as neat and quiet as a Muscovy.
Muscovies aren't neat either. Hello, 9 Acre Family Farms. How are you, neighbors?
Hey, did y'all get any of that rain this last weekend? Yesterday, day before?
We didn't hardly get any rain.
We didn't get any rain, really.
It went around us. Now, everywhere else got rain. South of us and north of us got rain, but it missed us.
We go to church at Neal, and they got rain.
We're feeling better, Miss Viola. I still kind of have a little bit of my voice isn't real great, but I got a cough drop in, and that's helping. I get tired easy. It's all right. 3/10.
Well, that's not much, but it is rain.
In Kansas, that counts in
Kansas, don't it? Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, we went mushroom hunting last night, and I made it about halfway to where we normally do, and then I sat down, and he finished going the rest of the way. And then coming back, I didn't think I was going to get out of the woods, and he just kept telling me, just get out of the woods, and I'll come get you with the truck. Just make it up this hill. And I did.
There's an old barnyard there where we
I made it up into the barnyard.
I know if she can get up there, I can drive to her. Yeah,
Kevin, good.
I'm glad you got some rain.
I wished we'd got some of it. We really need it, but I guess it's good because I don't have my beans in, and I need to get my beans in before we get our next rain, which is coming up pretty quick. We'll see what I can get done this evening. Oh, Chuck and Belinda. Hello, hello, Kevin.
It's been threatening to rain in Texas.
Oh, Texas.
Hey, Chuck. What's up, Chuck? I got to say that every time he comes in. Yeah, Simply Jan. Hello, Jan.
Hello, Jan. So those of you that may not know, Kevin Henderson is the boss of Simply Jan. Of Simply Jan Homestead.
I don't think that's really what that means.
On the channel, they call him the boss. Gary's getting texted. Yeah, they call him the boss. But we've been looking at foraging stuff, and they're not sunflowers.
Dandelions.
Dandelions. I know they're in the sunflower family. There are dandelions everywhere. Curly docks coming up like crazy. So, and I've been marking them.
Work cattle tomorrow.
Work cattle tomorrow. I've been marking all the mullein so I can harvest mullein. Kevin says he wishes that. Jan says he thinks he's the boss, and Kevin says he wishes that were really the case. But he is now qualified, officially qualified.
Kevin, that's awesome. I'm glad you
which
got
we're
through
super
that.
excited for him.
That's really cool.
So he officially has his journeyman. That's what it was called, journeyman, right? Yeah. Journey person. I'm sorry. We got to be politically correct.
Because we are around here.
Yeah. No.
We're so politically correct.
Are you sure that cat's alive?
Yeah, I am.
One of Hannah's cats is laying on a rock sunning.
A fly or something every once in a while.
He's laying on a rock sunning and sleeping. And oh, there he's twitching around. Okay, he's alive.
Coops and mowing. That's awesome.
Oh, you can come clean my coop.
He's a journeyman.
Journeyman. Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, gotta answer the phone. So it's just me and you. Woohoo! He left. So now we get to have fun. Okay. Mowing and cleaning coops. I need to mow too, but I got to do a whole lot of cleaning too because we had a tree come down, and so Gary chopped it up, but I haven't stacked it yet. So I need to stack that and get that mowed around and pick up sticks. We've got a few trees here in the yard. And I just need to do some cleanup. It's crazy how much stuff gets in the yard. And it's like, where did that even come from? I don't know. You'll send Lisa. Okay. Oh, yay. Gina and Joyce got to pick up their picks. That's awesome. Got the mowing done yesterday. Cool. I love to mow. I mean, I really love to mow. I love to get on the riding lawnmower, and I love to mow. But whenever we got animals that could eat that grass, I like to feed it to the animals as much as possible. Now, sometimes I do have a sweeper that goes behind my lawnmower, and I'll go sweep it up and put it in the hog pens and stuff. The grass clippings. Got some extra rocks. I think I'm good on the rocks. I got a lot of places I can't mow because of rocks. Been having to pick them up, and it seems like they grow. So this is an old home site for an old homestead here, and I use the part of the foundation, half of the foundation for the house is my herb garden, and we did planted a whole bunch of rhubarb last year. Well, so far only one of our rhubarb have come back, and the spray killed them probably. And then we've had to go in, and I'm restarting my herb garden. And but yeah, there's lots of mowing, and I also have a push weed eater so that I don't have to swing a big heavy weed eater. I got one that's on wheels, and it makes it really nice to weed eat if I need to weed eat. But when I mow, I try to sweep up with that sweeper and catch that grass and feed it to the animals. They really enjoy it, and it's good, and I feel like I'm not wasting the grass. But I'm not sure how much fuel money there'll be for mowing this year. I think we're going to have to try to put animals on it. I need to train. Hello, Lori Carp. Yeah. I need to train the lambs to hot wire and then get them out in sections too, in pieces. And there's still a lot to clean up around here. There's still like the old cistern is not necessarily the safest, and there's an old cellar here that is falling in, and just rocks everywhere from the foundation of these old buildings. And there must have been a couple of old buildings that were actually rock. You love rhubarb, Kevin. We love rhubarb too. I'm going to get some from a friend of ours in town. He has a huge batch, and that he actually gave me a lot of our starts last year. And we'll see if he has any to buy this year. But he definitely will have rhubarb to share. Sorry, guys. But yeah, we make all kinds. Rhubarb jam is one of my biggest sellers at the farmer's market. And rhubarb pie. So we'll see. We're coming up on that time of year to get that stuff done. I got to get dandelions picked and make some dandelion jelly. Oh, yeah. If you eat it raw, you put some sugar on it. Yep. Yeah, we don't eat it raw very often. I've had it sliced up and in salads, but I'm not crazy about it raw. Oh, my mercy. Shouting at Cloud says that ground beef is at $10 a pound. That's crazy.
Well, we are currently out at the moment. We usually sell a little ground beef, but we are out. We have cattle going this month to the processor.
Oh, cool. 9 Acres said they had a dozer come out and clean up all their old foundations in the well last year. Cool. We got the well too. The well's pretty safe though. It's pretty covered, well covered. So it's pretty good.
I think I would like to clean out the cellar and try to make use of it.
Would you?
I think we can make use of it. I've got to rebuild the stairwell, and that's going to be the biggest.
The sides.
And I got to do some patching on the sides, but I think I can make it usable. I may not be able to make it like new, but.
Wow, gone up $1 for every 10 pounds. That's something. Wow. Yeah. Gary's mom made fun of me once. Not really made fun of me. She laughed at me because, we'd always had our own homegrown ground beef. And so I hadn't seen much ground beef from the grocery store. And she had me get some out of the refrigerator that they were going to cook it. And I was like, it's bad. It's green. It looked fun. It looked horrible to me. It just looked bad out of the refrigerator that she bought it at the store. And you know how it'll change colors. But I didn't know. So I was like, I'm not eating those sloppy joes tonight. There's no way.
Ground pork burger.
Ground pork burger. Yep.
Yeah, we have a person we partner on cattle with. When they get their pigs done, they don't have any of the sausage seasoning. It's all ground. And if they want some sausage,
they'll add it.
Just mix it as they cook it. But.
Yep. We've done ground pork before, but usually we have our ground pork go ahead and season for sausage. We're thinking about, I don't know. Now we have butchered our own in the past and split it. Have some of it seasoned and some of it not that we butcher at home. Which looks like we just bought 2 more little piglets or spoke for them. We got to go pay for them and pick them up when they're ready to come home. They still have a couple more weeks.
Better get to work on paying for them.
Yep.
I traded them for garden boxes.
Oh, that's right, you did. We'll have to make some garden boxes up.
Farm boxes. We do a farm box here. You can just pay for a weekly box, and it will have some meat and some dairy and some eggs and some garden stuff in it. Maybe some beauty care or some baked goods.
Yep.
And we kind of do that usually through the spring and summer and into the fall, and depending on how things are going. And guy's got a couple of little feeder pigs extra. He said, I'd like to get in on that. And I said, well, we'll do some trading, some boxes for some pigs.
So we're going to trade them. So they'll get a little milk and a little eggs. Just lots of different things in it. Have to mix your pork with the burger so it's not so dry. Yep.
We typically have ground beef that we use a lot of. We typically have some ground deer. Right now we've used up all the ground beef. We didn't get a deer this year.
So right now we have chicken and we have a little bit of pork. It's not quite a CSA, but kind of. So we don't have them pay up front. They usually pay as we go, which worked out really good last year because last year was really sad. We got aerial sprayed last year on accident, and it was more than catch and drift. They sprayed us, and so we lost 22,000 square feet of growing our gardens, and then how many acres of pasture did they count out?
I don't know. I counted 5.
5 acres of pasture we lost because we had a lagoon.
It all come back.
Yeah, we had a lagoon pasture, and it also our milk cow had liver failure from drinking the remedy. So what we do is boxes. So we have several friends that sign up, and we take them a box however often they want, whether it's weekly or twice a week or every other week or once a month. and we usually try to have our boxes about $25 to $30. We usually charge $25, and we'll have $25 plus to $30 worth of stuff in the box for them. And it'll be eggs and
those dollars might change. Dollar amounts might change.
Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah.
gone up and up.
I think it's been up to 30. Yeah. And I make lotions and soaps. And so we put eggs in there. We put milk in there. Sometimes I'll put in some of my jams or jellies. Whatever produce is going at the time. Sometimes we'll put in a little bit of meat. It just depends on what we have going. So it's not quite a CSA in that they prepay for it, but yeah, hamburger.
They just get to purchase the box. And now we did think about, okay, we're going to do where you can purchase 2 boxes. But what we end up having is people just saying, okay, box is good. I paid for that. Can I buy extra chicken? Can I buy extra squash? Can I buy? And so it's just kind of an entry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're bringing you a box. Okay, I'd like extra this. And so they just pay extra for that. Instead of doing 2 or 3 boxes, we just do the basic box, and then they kind of get extra on top of whatever they want. Or they come find us at the farmer's market and they buy stuff too.
And I put herbs in them when I have herbs in season.
Yeah. There are things we can do in the boxes that we can't do at farmer's market because it's basically being sold from here. And so we can do some dairy and things in our boxes that we can't do.
Right. Kevin said the hamburger wasn't the greatest. Yeah. He think it was at the bottom of he thinks it was old because it was bottom at the freezer. Yeah. Okay. Well, Charles.
Some of that might be true.
Yeah. I represent the chubby part of it.
And the shouting at clouds, the whole food is too cheap. I can almost agree with that because I know what it takes for me as an individual to raise food, and then if I compare it to Walmart prices, man, I can't raise it for what some of it sells.
Well, and that's because of the subsidies and because of other things going on.
Yeah, and I don't want people to have to pay more for groceries, but I understand there's a messed up economic.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Charles. You planted summer squash in the garden today. Awesome. Jan's got her summer squash going. Fighting Matt. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Now the spray company did settle. Gary hounded them. He hounded them till he got their hold of the owner. And the owner came. The owner came. He drove. Did he fly into Burlington and then drove? Or he drove? He drove in several hours away, and because he had his pilot, he contracts his pilot, and so he drove in thinking he's going to pay for a couple tomato plants, and realized he wiped out a farm.
I had him walk the whole farm with me,
and
showed him everything we did and everything we made money off of and everything it affected.
Hello, Capone Cabin.
And he was like, all right, we messed you up. We need to make this right. You need to figure out exactly what we owe you. And that took a little work.
Oh, cool. Just did a CSA today. Awesome. Our big thing is with CSA is like if we would feel bad if we charged people, I'm just going to throw a number out there, $2,200 for a weekly box for however many weeks. And then like last year and we got sprayed. We would have felt really, really bad. I mean, we felt bad enough for the people that had signed up for boxes, even though they hadn't paid for them, and then we weren't able to deliver.
And we live in a different culture and a different economic class than CSAs work good in.
Right.
Blue collar, small town America, and okay, I'll buy this box of food, but I'm not going to pay you $2,500 up front and hope you bring me food. It's just a different way of looking at things. So those boxes work good for us because it makes us comfortable. We know if we can't produce it, you just don't pay us,
Yeah.
Or if our customers feel the same way. If I can't afford you this week, I can afford you this week, but not this week. I just won't buy one from you.
Right.
And so that's just kind of the way we do business. It works good for us.
Okay, Miss Beth, we'll see you later. Well, and we also did propane. Some of our propane this winter we'll do through our food boxes, grocery boxes.
Okay, Beth, I'm sorry you're having a bad connection.
Yes, Kevin, I agree.
The crappy food is.
I agree. When we struggled so hard when Gary was sick, we have gone back and back and back and back about how much we wish we knew what we know now when Gary was so sick when we were in our 20s. And even me having health problems that we didn't know I was having, and now know we could have made them a whole lot easier. Both of our problems a whole lot easier in our 20s with what we were eating. Medicine, food is medicine, y'all. Food is medicine, and food is poison. Can be poison.
Yeah, and not drinking soda pop's the beginning.
Yes, yeah, not drinking pop was the beginning.
But I'm going to tell you guys, I do think that our food is killing us in America. I'm going to tell you that I don't think that it is feedlot beef and sprayed broccoli that's killing us. I think it's the Doritos and the soda pop and the processed foods. I think that's what's being so hard on us. I think that you could eat all commercially grown broccoli and cabbage and
oh, I thought we had company there for a second.
Yeah, me too. Oh, that's
yeah.
And I think you could eat feedlot beef and stuff and be pretty healthy. But I do think that we need to get back to the source of our food and figure out where it's coming from. And really, everybody should be able to eat good. And the people that produce that food, they should make a fair wage too. And that's kind of, it's the economic is not set up that way right now, and it's kind of a tough thing to be in.
Yeah.
So there is, guys, I encourage you to know where your food comes from and eat good. Don't eat junk. I mean, it's all right to eat some junk every now and then.
We got to have our ice cream every now and then. But that being said, I think our ice cream with raw milk, raw eggs,
what I
make is totally different than when I go and buy my
at Brahms.
Brahms. When I go buy it at Brahms or I go buy it at the dollar store. Yeah, CSAs are great, and they are comparable with your farmer's market. Yes, and they parallel. Putting those together is great.
We do farmers market.
Yeah, we do. And completely agree with small town struggle of doing a CSA. Yeah,
hello, Broussards.
Broussards, hello. We got the big boys in today. But right. CSA is very difficult to carry off and we're very rural, y'all. We have, how many square miles is our county? You had to know.
I don't remember. It's pretty big.
So we have the third largest area-wise county in Kansas, and we have 5,000 people in our whole county as our, and so
we are I think we're the second largest county.
Are we area-wise?
Area-wise.
Okay.
And we're the second smallest
in population. Yeah.
So yes.
It's all the processed foods folks eat that are killing them. Grow your own food. Yes. Yeah. And we love raw milk. Yes. I
used some of that. There's some of those. I'm going to say it again.
I wish you could too, Mr. Charles.
I'm going to say it again. Some of those granola food claims, I don't buy all of those.
Yeah.
But golly, the raw milk, that has just proved itself so clear to me. And I got to see some proof.
Yeah, where you guys are at, I think 9-acre family farm, y'all probably have a little bit larger rural community than we have.
Yes.
So, we're averaging. So we got around 5,000 people in our county, and 2,500 of those people are in our county seat, Eureka, and not quite 1,000 of those people are in our little town, Madison, just north of us. And then there's another 150 or 200 in
and there's a handful of those towns
in Hamilton, and Virgil and the whopping 25 people in it.
You got Reese. And
you got Reese.
Climax,
now is Reese still in Greenwood County, or is it all over into?
It's
barely still in Greenwood.
Elk County line is at Severy.
But no, Reese is east. Right. It would be Butler.
But it's Butler. Still in.
Okay.
It's just barely in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Green.
Biggest town to us is 300 people. Yeah. Our biggest town has, I think 750, I think is what they're saying Madison has about now. Buy your milk from the Amish, awesome. Hello, Evelyn. Yeah.
When you purchase from Amish, you still need to check and make sure that it is. I mean, if you're wanting raw milk, make sure it's raw milk, because some places, the dairies, the way they need it set up, they pasteurize because of the laws.
Not all of them.
Not all of them, but you just need to make sure that is.
I don't know about that one.
I think there's more to it. I'm going to say this. There's more to the Amish than the food.
Yeah.
I think faith is an important part of our journey too. So
hello, Cassie at Blank Canvas Beauties. Thank you, Cassie. So Cassie's boy last week rescued us. We were in dire need of, crazy or not.
The government doesn't even know where
Virgil is. No, they don't. They don't. Well, and then you add it.
How about Quincy?
Yeah, throw in Quincy. They don't know where that is either. I think the only reason why Virgil is known by very many people is because there is a co-op there.
Yeah. Yep. A little grain gets hold.
Little grain, yeah. Yep. 24 in your graduating class. Yep, I graduated with 27 other kids. Yep.
Yeah, I think mine was something like that.
Yeah, 26 I think was yours. So 25.
Oklahoma originally.
Oh, wow. Police have done raids on raw milk farmers markets in New York City. Now, here's the deal. We can't take it to farmers market. It has to be sold from the farm. That's the way Kansas reads right now. It has to be sold from the farm. We did win a case. A lady sued and she won that we can't advertise our raw milk on Facebook, but Facebook still pulls it because they say it's against their guidelines and they're a private company. So
yeah,
the cream on top is fantastic. It can be
cream settling is about whether it's
homogenized, yeah.
Because it probably is raw.
It probably is raw, yeah. $18 in your class, cool. Graduated with 32, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, we sell our milk from the farm, and we can do that. Sell raw milk from the farm. Our boxes are basically purchased from the farm.
Yep.
But sometimes they get delivered. Sometimes they pick them up. Some of that's probably kind of a little gray, but yeah.
So yeah.
Luckily, I know a guy. Well, good.
Now, used to in Kansas, it had to either be pasteurized or it was sold not for human consumption, for animal consumption only, or whatever the labeling they had to do. Now we are able to sell it here. Less than 25 in my class through school. Class of 20. 13 in her graduating at Colony. Yeah. Our kids graduated from Madison. Yeah. Hannah had like 12 or 13 in her class, and Becca had her 12. Have a jar for me when the grandkids finish off the pickles. Yay!
9 acre
Colony, Kansas. Yep.
We picked up some red wattle hogs at Colony, Kansas one time.
We did. Yep.
All right, Cassie, that sounds great. Yep.
Yeah.
Cassie enjoys raw milk.
Yes, Cassie does. Cassie's boy rescued us. We needed some Sprite and we needed a thermometer when we were sick, and he brought us one.
So I let Cassie's husband know that we were in need, and he sent the youngest boy out to help us, and he did a great job.
He did.
Very respectful. Stood off in the yard and talked to me for a minute, and I was great. It was great. I appreciate that, Cassie. You tell Marvin he did a good job.
Yeah. I told him he did. I thanked him for rescuing us the other day. And he was just so excited to see me in the store. He was like, "You're better." I was like, "Yeah."
Barbecue.
Quick supper. Be right back. Supper.
It's raw milk. Cool.
Yeah, it's raw. Awesome. What do we say about the cream? Now, the cream on top does not necessarily mean that it is raw or not.
It can be pasteurized and still separate.
Yes.
If it's been homogenized, it doesn't separate.
Which is where they use centrifugal force to put the fats back, distribute the fats throughout throughout the milk instead of it separating. Yeah. It can get. He's pretty awesome. Your kids played football against Madison. Yep.
Cool. Yep.
Well, our girls would have been playing in the band. Our boy did not play football here in Kansas. He did play in Wyoming, but he didn't play
Got in the way of hunting and trapping and fishing.
Don't do anything to it. Yep, I imagine they don't. They probably don't. We used to buy whole milk, but it was before the laws changed and they had to pasteurize it. Now it would still separate and we could get the cream off of it. And
it's still a very good product.
Very good product.
The law said it had to be pasteurized, and that's the way they handled it.
Yeah. But now I'll make raw yogurt out of our milk. It's kind of strange, isn't it? It makes you go, for sure. And, the fertilizer plants. We lost one in Kansas last week or the week before. It was before my birthday. So last week we lost another fertilizer plant here in Kansas. It's just kind of crazy. It's I don't know. I know the conspiracy that we all have the enemy, the devil, and his job is to steal, kill, and destroy. So you've got that big conspiracy going on, but yeah, nothing wrong with it at all. Marv's signing college tomorrow. I know he's got it.
He got a trap shooting scholarship. That's amazing. And that's really cool.
Oh goodness. Yeah.
So yeah, guys, I often joke, if you've ever seen Open Season.
Yeah.
The weenie dog, when I see box dinners and stuff, I go, it's the food of oppression.
I know, it's the truth. It's the truth, but yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, so that's often our line when people say, "Are you conspiracy theorists?" Yeah, we believe that there is a conspiracy against us. That we all have an enemy.
Yep.
And he's out to kill, steal, and destroy, and that he uses governments and he uses food systems and whatever he needs to use to destroy and to take away joy and to keep us distracted from our Redeemer.
Yes.
And to destroy families. Yes. And we believe that's the main conspiracy. We probably might buy a lot of other conspiracy theories too. We
saw a thing the other day. It was inappropriate, but it was fitting. That is, that old conspiracy theorist is no longer the conspiracy theorist. They were correct all along. Let's just put it that way.
The old SOB was right all along.
Behave yourself.
Okay.
Behave yourself. But yes, we have to remember who we serve. Remember who we serve.
Remember who you are and whose you are.
That's right. Who you are and whose you are. But yeah. We got to remember who we serve, and we have to remember that he has been defeated. The evil one has been defeated already. Christ already defeated him on the cross, and when he went to hell and took the keys to hell and death, and rose from the grave, Jesus has defeated him. He's already whooped. He just is like that little temper tantrum, that little spoiled rotten kid that when they got in trouble, they were going to make sure everybody else got in trouble too. That's the way the devil is. Yeah. He is always at work. Yeah. The devil calls him like a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour.
Yeah, the Bible says that.
Yeah. Yeah. He does use the same old things, and it'll have a hint of truth in it too, Jan. It'll have a hint of truth in it. And
it very much of what this devil uses is the same thing he always used. That original lie that he
tricked Eve
with. That did God really say?
Yeah.
And basically wanting to be God. He still uses that.
Yeah.
We want to be in control.
Right.
We want to be the one that calls the shots.
Yeah. He's just throwing a fit. That's it.
And sometimes
that's right. Amen, Broussard. Yeah. Amen.
Sometimes The devil don't have to do much. He just gets out of the way and lets us mess up ourselves.
We can make a pretty good mess all by ourselves.
We do fight two things. We not only fight an enemy, but we also fight our flesh, our sinful nature. And those are two different things.
Yep.
But sometimes the devil says, I don't even have to work at you.
Right.
I just let you take care of yourself.
There goes Jamie.
And yeah. And
yeah, that's right. God wins. Spoiler alert, God wins. That is so true. I'm guessing Broussard's is Brett. It may be Amy. Oh my goodness. You're going to get yourself scalped here, buddy.
well, when Adam's kids said, why don't we live in the garden anymore? He said, well, your mother ate us out of house and home.
Adam stood there. He stood there. He stood there. He didn't say, hey, wait a second here. These grain mills that buy small farms, so literally sweet talk farmers into Roundup, accepting Roundup as treatment for their grains. Yeah. Uh-oh. Jan's computer just went dark. I guess he didn't like what we were saying. Brett, but Amy's there too. Yeah. Yeah. You know, Adam didn't.
He should have been stomping snakes instead of tasting fruit.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of blame to go around.
It's funny that Eve ate and everything was the way it had been.
Yeah.
Nothing changed. When Adam ate, that's when it changed. And guys, it's important that we stand up for our families and that we try to follow God. Regardless of what's going on in our home, we need to be the one leading. Men, we're given that task, like it or not. I'm not being sexist. I'm just saying that's our duty, is to lead our families to follow God.
Yeah, getting excited about making dandelion tea and jelly and syrup. Yep.
Yeah, we've been looking at how many dandelions we got in the yard here too.
Yeah, I'm eyeballing a whole bunch of them right now. I had some, Cassie, that were this big out there. They had some weird mutation, and they had, big. I didn't pick
where they
those.
like doubled or something.
Yeah, like there were several of them all growing together. Yes, just drained real quick, didn't it? It happens. It happens.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, it's a conspiracy, all right. Yeah, it happens. Happens quick. So we got lots of stuff in the greenhouse that needs to get out. We got to get our cabbages in the ground. Get some. I'm still hanging off till Mother's Day for them peppers and tomatoes. After Mother's Day.
Cat asleep on the tub out there.
Yeah, sure enough. We got sleeping cats everywhere. Oh, that one cat's gone. It's not the same cat, is it?
That one creeping out through there. That's Marshall.
Yep. Yep, he's at it again. We do not have a pond. No, we don't have a pond. I need to get a little kiddie pool for my ducks because they're in my swimming pool making a mess.
Yeah, we
has to help you get your garden built.
I've talked about building a pond in the cattle pasture just to make watering easier because we do have water issues here, and that will eventually happen.
Yeah,
but it just hasn't yet.
All this time the woman's been blamed. Sure enough, it was all Adam's fault.
Yeah, Jan, that's true.
Yes, Fireball. So Fireball is quite the mess. Yeah, he needs brain surgery.
We got to do brain surgery.
Yeah, got to do brain surgery. We probably should have done that before we let him out in the pasture, but yeah, got to get his mind changed from girls to grass. He's getting big. Growing up. He's out. Well, I'm looking at him right now out there in the pasture. He's sneaking some nursing off of Freedom, but we're still gathering her once a day to make sure he gets good nursed. He's old enough to wean, and he looks fabulous for a bottle calf. I guess he wasn't technically a bottle calf because we put him on that cow.
That's part of what convinced me that the raw milk really is that much different and that much better. Is to see how, even though he only got fed twice a day, just like a bottle calf would. Sometimes our bottle calves get fed 3 times a day, but he was getting raw milk instead of powdered milk. And the difference that it was making in him, and our lambs did the same thing. And it just blows my mind that it's that much different.
We have a cellar from the original homestead, and it is not safe. But that's what we have. Gary would like to fix it up. You laughed and laughed. Yeah, he ran around all over the place. I don't know if you got to see where they knocked him down and skinned up his knee, and then I missed part of it because he was limping so bad, and me being the mama, I run down there and didn't make sure the camera was facing out there. But yeah, so I didn't get to put that part in there, but it just cut his leg a little bit.
See you later, Sarge. Thanks for coming in here.
There was some blackberry briars, and he'd gotten scratched up on the blackberry briars. Yes, he is pretty, Jan. He's that pretty little red calf. Thanks, Broussard. Yeah, he's going to eat good, but I don't know if we'll get to eat him if he'll just go off.
We'll see.
We'll see. Mr. Charles is back. Did you have a good supper, Mr. Charles? Yeah. Gary, you've got the garden about half tilled, don't you?
Yep.
The big garden.
Almost.
I need to plant we still got the little garden to plant. The new little garden is almost completely planted except for some of the flowers I want to put in it. And then, hello, Tiny Tim, Posey. You're eating now, Mr. Charles. Cool.
Well, I bet you didn't have what I had for lunch. I had fried morels, steamed asparagus, big salad, and deviled eggs.
Yeah.
My wife's a good cook, and we ate pretty much all off the farm. There were some seasonings and stuff that weren't off the farm, but pretty much all off the farm. So, and that's the way we like it.
Yeah, Jan's on her way over, Mr. Charles. She's going to eat with you tonight. Yeah. I need to pull out stuff for tomorrow so it can cook while I'm gone. I'm going to go down near...
She's not on here tonight.
Nope, she's not. I'm going to go down near El Dorado and visit one of our viewers. And
we love to meet other channels and our viewers, and that's part of the community for us, and we really like that.
Which I feel bad. Gary's got to work. I really need...
More than you did.
How many did we end up with? We ended up with 14.
Yeah, 14 big ones.
Oh, you can't find any morels? Doggone it, Miss Jan.
You're not my favorite. Well, I'll tell you where I always find mine, on the ground.
Marvin can't find any. Oh, with mac and cheese. There you go. Well, those ones had not been out long, Cass. So, depending on where he's looking, if they got rain last night, they ought to be popping tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. And probably one more warm night wouldn't hurt. The rain wouldn't hurt. We have a special honey hole, I guess you would call that.
Wrong El Dorado. Not El Dorado Springs. Which I need to let you know. Nevada. We need to meet in Nevada, Jan. My favorite restaurant's in Nevada.
When I ask her where she wants to eat, she says, I don't care.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I don't do very good with Instagram. I'll just tell you the truth. I don't keep up very good with it. El Dorado Springs. Yeah, El Dorado Springs, Missouri. That's where, is that close to you? And then...
And you're going to be a ways from El Dorado, Kansas. Yeah. That's Wichita, basically.
Yeah. But Nevada is where I Don't Care restaurant is.
Yeah.
Gail, Southern Living. Hello, Gail. Hello. Yeah. Now we meet... El Dorado Springs, Missouri is halfway for Gary's mom and dad and us.
Is it El Dorado or Nevada?
We usually meet in Nevada, but El Dorado Springs is... Yeah. They get their sponsorship from Instagram. Cool.
Evelyn Newman, hello.
Hello, Miss Evelyn.
Okay, Southern Living's in here.
Yeah, I have not kept up with Instagram like I should. I started TikTok, and I'm enjoying that. You just went through El Dorado Springs last week. Yeah. So I'm going to El Dorado, near El Dorado, Kansas tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll let you off the hook. Yep. But yeah. Anywho, so Nevada.
Not far from El Dorado Springs. I know where that's at.
I know where that's at too.
Yeah.
Nevada is like just over 2 hours from us.
Jan,
usually.
we are 7 miles, 8 miles off of 54? No, more than that.
16.
16 miles of 54?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're 16 miles off 54 highway.
Oh.
So we get on 54 and head east, and we hit all those places on 54 pretty quick.
Yep, pretty quick.
That's how we go to my family's place.
Been there hundreds of times. Yeah, we got to reschedule our meetup with Gathered Together Homestead. And we need to schedule a meetup with 9 Acre Family Homestead. We need to meet up with Jan again. We need to we got some folks near Kansas City that want to meet up with us in Kansas City. It's just we just never we just end up with running out of time. Use Instagram to post pictures and communicate with YouTube friends.
Randy.
Yeah. Nevada is 58 minutes from them.
Oh.
They're 4.5, 9 acres, 4.5 miles off of 54.
All right.
We need to meet Niola at A&W. One Sunday afternoon after church. That's what we need to do.
We go to church on 54.
Yeah, we go to church at Neal off of 54.
At Neal, they're gonna know where that's at. 9
Yeah.
Acres will know where Neal's
Yeah.
at.
So we need to meet in Iola after church one Sunday afternoon and eat some bad food. Some food that is bad for us.
Yes, the food of oppression.
The food of oppression.
Oh my.
I'm telling you, want those fried cheese balls are addicting. Not today. Not today. Not today. We'll have to be another afternoon.
We got a lot of chores to do.
Yeah. Not today. We'll have to do it another day. We'll get with y'all. We will. It seems like it's forever. But Baker Creek's going to be here before we know it. 2 weeks.
Yeah,
we're 2 weeks away from Baker
see
Creek.
some folks there, yeah.
Yeah. We're 2 weeks away from that.
I put in for a town job. I know, sad day, huh?
Yeah.
So I put in for a town job, and when I interviewed with them this last week, I said, when can you go to work? I said, I can go to work by any time right now. I can get some stuff going. I can go to work by any time. But I've committed to all these conferences, and I need to go to those because I've committed to them and bought tickets, and we're speaking at some of them. They said, oh, no problem. Just give us the dates and let us know. Well, no problem. And cheese spur.
Spicy pepper. Cheese curds. I like cheese curds and the root beer, which are like totally not good for us at all.
Like,
Cool. I'd be in trouble. I don't have anything from Hostels. I have something I want from Hostels. Shoot Dang is this week. Yes, we're not going to get to go because we have way too much to get done. But yeah, we would love to go. Papa. Oh, somebody's at the firing range at the lake. I hear it from here. Got a big gun. Oh,
I read Shoot Dang, and I heard something go off at the same time.
So somebody's got a pew pew firing a big one at the shooting range at the lake, and so that reverberates through here. Oh, 9 acres is going. Cool. Cool. We are not going to get a goat. We've got to get garden planted, and Gary did get one of the pig houses rebuilt, but we got to get the other pig house redone. And yeah, there's just too much work. We just can't take off and go to that and then turn around and go to Baker Creek. Just can't be done.
And it costs a lot to run around doing all that.
It does. So yeah, but that's all right. Although I know a lot of you'd like to see us. We just can't swing it this time.
Baker Creek, find us there.
Yeah, you can find us at Baker Creek. We're going to be at Baker Creek.
Hey, guys, this is what I want you to come see us at. I want everybody that can to plan on coming to the Ozark Homesteading Expo.
Ozark Homesteading Expo in Marshfield, Missouri on August 26th and 27th.
Yes.
Yep.
And if you have any interest in butchering chickens, I heard that
they got some crazy YouTubers to do it.
The presenters that are presenting the chicken processing are amazing. Come check them out. Hello, Firewood Larry. Good to see you.
Yay! Gonna build down your pig shop. Well, ours got blown over. We got a real bad
storm. What are your new animals, Jan?
You have to hide and watch.
I was hoping I could trick her into telling us.
Near Stockton Lake. Cool. You'll be there. Awesome, Jan. Yeah.
So what were your new animals, Jan? I missed it.
On Saturday, some crazy YouTubers are doing the chicken processing. But there are going to be a lot of folks there. I guess White House on the Hill, I think, is coming. And there's several other big channels coming. And I can't remember, there was something else. You could go for your anniversary. That's what we're doing. We're going to the Homesteading Life Conference in Hannibal, Missouri for our anniversary. In June, you're so excited. The weather split and went all the way around us, Mr. Charles. So the town to the south of us got rain. The town to the north of us got rain. We didn't get none.
Jan, it's all scrolling real fast. I missed it. What are your new animals?
Oh, you're over chicken processing. Oh, Cassie, honey. Yeah, so we
have loved the Ozark Homesteading Expo since the first one.
Thank you, Mr. Charles.
We spoke at 2 of them last year.
Yeah.
The Ozark Homesteading Expo. We're speaking at one this year. And yeah, so guys, that's a good event to go to.
So the Homesteading Life Conference is, I want to say, August 8th and 9th.
It's at Hannibal.
It's in Hannibal, Missouri. And yeah, it's way on the other side of Missouri, and it's expensive.
Close to St. Louis.
Yeah. So, but yeah, and it is, I want to say it's 8th and 9th, just like Baker Creek, only it's August. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
50 at a time. Yep, we have 50 in the brooder box right now.
Have you lost any?
I lost one. I lost one, but I had 51. They sent me one extra. I lost the one extra. Oh, 28 meat birds processing in 7 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
We'll start processing in what, 6 weeks, but we will. They'll be about 8 weeks old when we start processing. We'll process a few then, and then we'll process every week. We'll process a few until they're gone. Yeah, you want to host in Fort Scott?
Yeah, we've been asked to host in Kansas.
Yeah,
and we just never have figured that we could pull that off. I guess we probably could.
Yeah, I think what we would have to do is do small stuff like here on the farm, and people just come.
Which reminds me,
Yes.
When we be watching for a date, but when we get ready to process a bunch of our chickens, we're just going to invite anybody that wants to come.
Yeah.
And have a chicken killing day.
Yeah. Come to a chicken killing.
Come to chicken killing, learn some things, meet us, see the farm.
Yep. Oh, thanks, Jan. Hit the thumbs up. You have 11 chickens. Awesome. I wish I have 11. I have 11.
Times 6 or 7 or 10 or.
Yeah, times 10. Yeah. Times 10. Yeah.
It depends. We are able to cut some corners on feed with some bartering. That helps us.
Perfect. Fair board president, so he can use the fairgrounds.
Cool.
Woohoo! There you go. 4 roosters. Yes, if you get too many, 25 to coyotes. Oh man, so sorry. So sorry. That can be rough.
Somebody asked me today, our ducks running loose around here, and said, "You shut them up at night?" I'm like, no, we shut our ducks up at night.
There you go, Mr. Charles. Virtual chickens.
Yeah.
Hey, it's good. Hey, it's something. Do what you can do where you're at.
But I said, how do your ducks survive out here? I said, they know where our dogs are.
Mm-hmm.
They like to stay close to the dogs at night,
Yep.
and that's pretty smart. The ducks are that smart. We've got a garden fence that comes down this way, and the chicken pen and chicken house comes this way. And right up here, in a corner, is where I keep the dogs chained. Anyhow, where I keep the dogs. And that's a little open corner there, and the ducks all sleep in that corner at night, and nothing's getting there without crawling a 4-foot fence and facing a dog.
Well, and Saddle roams.
Yeah, and Saddle he's loose. He just stays around the female.
He's our head of ranch security.
Head of ranch security, yeah.
Let's make it happen. Cool.
Make it happen, Captain.
So the big thing is there's a lot of cost in putting something like that on.
9 acre. If you're really serious about that, we need to get you.
They are. They're very serious about it.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We need to get you in contact with Cheryl Franklin that puts on the Ozark one, and just kind of have her go over kind of what it takes. And
he has a little bit of an idea with being on the fair board.
Yeah, but there's some things that she might think of that we haven't thought of, and.
Yeah. We have rabbits too.
Rabbits are okay.
Yeah.
I would. And
chicken pavilion. Cool.
I've done.
Ducks live with chickens.
Rabbits, and we've got them right now. That's video coming out.
Yep. Video coming out.
But I would say if you can't do chickens, that quail might be a good alternative.
Yes.
The difference between quail and rabbits, and chickens and rabbits, and milk goats and beef meat goats and stuff like that, is that there's a daily product that you get from them without having to kill them or process them. And the chickens, that's part of laying hens. That's part of the beauty of them, is every day they lay a little protein that you can gather. And quail do that too. They don't lay quite as good as chickens. It's a smaller egg, but they are very quiet, very clean bird. I would say you could keep a trio of quail where you would keep a parakeet.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do that.
Or quail. Yep. There you go. They were thinking of quail too.
Somebody said Cheryl was awesome.
Yes, that was Jan.
Jan.
Yeah. 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 Well, there I have a bunch, Cass. You can come get some eggs. I'm getting 40 to 45 a day.
Yes.
100% on the quail.
Yep.
Yeah. We don't have quail right now. We had quail for years. We don't have any right now. That was like, yeah. I could not keep quail eggs.
Yeah.
If we got them, I would pickle them, and I could not keep quail eggs.
Everybody wanted to buy quail eggs.
Yeah. We traded mostly because we couldn't sell them.
Yeah.
So yeah, we traded.
Might be a little black market stuff going on in this county. No.
No.
Nothing like that.
Nothing like that. Silly goose.
Little bartering.
Little bartering, little trading. Yeah.
We do a lot of bartering.
We
and
do
trading.
a lot of bartering.
And guys, that's the part of the backbone of our.
Yes, the poop. That's what I got
Our
for.
Homestead, I guess, is bartering.
Yeah.
We barter for. You name it, I've probably bartered for it. I've bartered for mechanic work. I've bartered for propane. I've bartered for feed. I've bartered for building materials. I've bartered for hay. I bartered for other animals. I've bartered for all kinds of stuff.
LOL. Blackmore. It's called the farmer's market. The homesteader's market. Come Mindy to do her chores.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, quail, I think the cool thing about like Cortana's quail is the way they've got a turnover rate.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. 15-day incubation.
15 to 19, yeah.
45 days they're ready to process. 60 days old total. 60 days from the day they hatch. They reach sexual maturity and they're laying again. And those Cortana's quail, that's a quick turnover.
You have us pegged, shouting at clouds. You got us pegged. The quail community people are very zealous, eccentric people on the internet. Yes. Yes, we are. Yes.
We have had quail and we think quail are amazing.
Yes.
And I've often said, I tried to get my son to actually.
Yep.
I've often said that if you lived in town, you couldn't really have chickens. I think you could get by with quail because they make some noise. They're not completely quiet, but it's not any different than like the blackbirds out here. It's just a wild bird noise. It's not chicken noise.
If you need something worked on, give him a shout.
Okay. I can mechanic. I hate mechanic.
We got a buddy that I need to get my car to. I got a caliper that's locking up on my little Subaru, and so I got to get it over to him. But yeah, he's good at the little things.
9 acre. Do you guys have quail too? I take it, or have had quail?
Yeah, they got quail.
Yeah. I think quail are a cool bird.
The quail people right there with Jersey cow owners.
Jersey cow.
The wind is blocking my voice. I'm sorry. Hopefully, okay, there we go. Here we go. Is that better? Jan, on my voice? Yeah, I think the quail people are right there with the Jersey cow owners. Yeah. Yeah, us cow owners are, I'm one of them ladies, my kids. Okay, see you later, Miss Viola. Thanks for coming in, honey.
Thank you.
Oh, check the hose.
Yeah,
no
I've
Jersey
dealt with that
cows.
Before.
Yeah.
I've dealt with the inner liner of the hose ripping and blocking the hose.
It may just be as simple as changing the shoes. I hope not. I hope that it is.
For one thing, I just haven't had time or energy yet.
Right. And that Subaru, it seems like everything is 5 times harder on that Subaru. But yeah, not everybody, most women, when their children leave home and their kids leave home, they get a little dog, right? I got a really big Jersey cow, and then Hannah came home. But I love Hannah being home. So I still got the Jersey cow, and then Hannah's getting ready to leave home again, and I still got the Jersey cow.
Are we getting another Jersey cow? Are you telling everybody?
No, I am not getting another Jersey cow. I love my Jersey cow, but I'm not getting another one for a while.
Got a bull named Alan.
Yeah, got a bull named Alan. But Alan is borrowed, so he won't stay very long. He'll have to go somewhere soon. I think he'll go to freezer camp after he leaves here.
Yeah, they said that plan may change.
Oh, did it change? Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure he's done his job yet. I've been kind of concerned. I'm not sure that he's done his job. We'll see. Otherwise, the only one I've seen even try to do a job is Frosty. The only one that's capable. Yeah. Donkey poodles. Donkey poodles. See, I need donkey poodles.
Some donkey poodles. What's that? A llama?
Yes.
An alpaca?
Yes, a donkey poodle is a llama. Jersey milk.
She wants donkeys.
Hello, dear corner. Thank you.
Yeah, Cassie, I know you guys sure enjoy milk.
Yes.
And our cow we had to give some antibiotics because of some foot issues. Don't like to do that. Don't like to do antibiotics, but I ain't gonna let animals suffer, and I ain't gonna let them die over it.
So she needed a month's withdrawal.
So she had a month withdrawal. This week we'll start milking again, Cassie. So.
We were really sick when her withdrawal time was up, so we hadn't started milking back yet. An alpaca. Yeah, donkey poodle.
Well, hello, dear.
I don't know.
I'm glad you're in here.
I don't know what the economic reasons are, unless that you like for fiber. And I guess they're supposed to be a very protective animal.
Yeah, the only reason I can see us having one is maybe for guard animal with sheep.
Yeah, a companion with the sheep.
I'm sure that.
Oh, Arms family calls them that. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Well, there goes the sheriff's deputy. One of them. Oh, me. Well, we have been going for an hour and 15 minutes. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. Cool. Want to find some alpaca wool to make yarn with. Try it once in your life. Yeah. Rather have a mule. At least you could ride them down to the creek.
Yeah. We haven't had mules in a
long time. My dad has donkeys. Yeah. I keep telling him I want a bottle donkey. But they're good protectors for sheep and goats. The donkey poodles.
Cindy, some team out of West Texas or somewhere was called the sod poodles.
Yes.
What's that? I said a prairie dog.
I couldn't believe that. Really, I thought that was a joke. Calling them a sod poodle. But no, they honestly, that was their sod poodles is their mascot. That's their name. I was like, you gotta be kidding. That is definitely a West Texas panhandle. Definitely. Sod poodles. Prairie dog. Yep, they got a little, I forgot what the name of their mascot was. It's funny. Well, should we get going?
Yeah, we probably better
get chores done, and we need to get some garden planted. Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
Well, we thank everybody that's in here. Those of you that were, that are now, we thank you.
Yeah.
Those that are now, earlier, thank you. My mama thanks you, my daddy.
Good night, Heather.
Yep.
All right. All righty.
So, guys, we will see you later.
Remember,
catch some videos this week, hopefully.
Remember, God made you special.
He loves you very much.
See y'all later.